Hi, ladies. I'm Atara Matthews from South Africa, and our lesson for today is chapter 4, Kindness is on her tongue. Okay, let's get straight into it. So it starts off by saying it's not a lack of communication. We are to watch how much we say. And I have found that the more I say, the more I literally dig a hole for myself. It says, with many words, transgression is unavoidable. That's from Proverbs 10, verse 19. In Proverbs 13, verse 3, it says, a man of understanding keeps silent. One who guards his mouth preserves his life. One who opens it comes to ruin. I just highlighted here, it says, God tells us to be careful what we say. And so, what can we say? In Proverbs 16, verse 24, it says, pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. And Proverbs 16, verse 21 says, sweetness of speech increases persuasiveness. So, what can we say? We can say something sweet because pleasant words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul. So, when you find yourself in an argument, try and find something sweet to say. And this is what diffuses an argument. It's when we have something kind to say. And God's word also says that a gentle answer turns away wrath. Offended, a brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and contentions are like the bars of a castle. Proverbs 18, verse 19. So, when we offend somebody by our words, they are, as here it says, they are harder to be won. And ladies, I don't know about you, but when I'm offended, um, it's not nice when somebody says words to me that are offensive. And, I always like to remember to treat others or speak to others the way I would like them to speak to me. Agree with thine adversary quickly while thou art in the way with him. That's from Proverbs 20, verse 3. Keeping away from strife is an honor for a man, but any fool will quarrel. So God's word says that we are a fool when we quarrel. And it says usually the one who is angry is ranting and raving about something that is true or has some basis of truth in it. When you are humble enough to agree with another person, especially when that person is out of control, you are reaching spiritual maturity. Now, ladies, I have many times in an argument tried to defend myself. And the more I try to defend myself, those words are taken and used against me. So I have learned to live as his bride. And instead of trying to defend myself, I take it to my heavenly husband and I speak to him about it. And I ask him to fight the battle for me and to defend me. And I've had many arguments with my earthly husband, even since we've been restored. And there have been many days where my earthly husband has gone to work and I have been at home and I've had the opportunity to speak to my heavenly husband and tell him how I feel and to tell him how unfair this situation is or how I don't agree or I don't feel that it's very fair what was being said to me or about me. And ladies, can I tell you, he is so faithful. I've had instances where my earthly husband would later on send me a message and to say, you know what, he's sorry, or where he doesn't apologize, but he sends me a little message or he starts speaking to me and I don't have to do anything. And the argument or the situation is cleared up just like that. So, ladies, that's the end of our lesson for today. And as I always say, there is audio that you can listen to or you can read. I'll leave the link in the description. So, ladies, I just want to encourage you to have kindness on your tongue. It really makes life so much easier. So, come back next week for our next lesson.